Hi there, welcome to our channel. Today I'm going to show you how to change a welding wire on this welder. Let's say that's going to be how to do it with the real truth that Kevin broke my welder, so now I have to fix it. This is a welding wire and she lives here, but first I'm going to try to put this, this lives here, and then this ring, you see this number 08, wrong. We use wire 0606. So these two channels, one is wider, one is narrow. So we're going to use this small one. Pay attention on that when you try to make a setup on your welder. So this has to go there. Now, wire has to be flat. Any imperfections are not welcome because later it's going to jam. Now I'm going to try to push this into the hole over this. You see how the wire goes through the channel. Okay, when I was younger it was way easier. Now I'm wondering how Kevin do that. He used new type of welder, Viagra welder. So this goes here and this goes here. Now it's jam. From before I know what pressure I want to use, but depends on the job on the car or whatever you do, you can adjust the pressure on the wire. Don't go wild because the wire will jam. Don't go loose because the wire will be everywhere and the welds will be shitting. That's the first part of the job. So this is the line. Well, there is a short, long, whatever. I used to work with this that you can buy in any shop. Depends on the conditions in your workshop. So this one is standard. So you can buy the spare parts from inside. I won't bother with that now. Just plug this in again. That's it. Tight. Fine. Check, is there anything wrong? Is there any damages on this line? Is there any rattling? This looks good. Okay, what next? Aha, now I have the spring on the top of my welder. So this is also a spare part. It lives in the shop. Buy a new one. And that goes there, right? You see this small yoke? That lives here. This was the old nozzle. Yeah, and today I'm gonna put the new one. So change, and this was, if you can see, the old tip, or even better, I have them here. This one. See this one? Means it's burned. It's Kevin's fault again. Today we're gonna put the new one, brand new one. This one. I can see properly. Is this? Yeah, this is 06. So this goes here. Yeah. Yes. That lives here. Excellent. Now I'm going to remove that. And first, I'm going to let the wire go out of the welder. So we're going to press here. You see, it's spinning, so it means it's good, it's working. Now the wire will go here. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Yeah, here she is. Go away, dog. Okay, now switch off. Yes. Then sky. Go away. So this goes here. Yes. You see? And then this goes here. Yeah, there is something which looks like place for a spanner to tighten it up, but anyway the heat will tight it up. But here and there, when you weld, check it out, the conditions and all this, because the garbage went in and jam everything. So new nozzle goes like this, and ta-da, it's ready to welding. Yes, all fine. Cut it out. You see, this is good position in the center. Actually, if you ever wonder how this works, the mixture of the gas, which is argon or CO2, fulfill this nozzle and push the molecules of the oxygen outside, which is a good atmosphere for welding. This welder is good for inner weldings, like in the workshop or the garage or whatever, but for outside, it's not, because even the small disturbance in the air, like a wind or some fan or whatever, can blow that gas mixture, and then you have problems with the weldings. We don't have such a problems because we work in a closed space. Okay, let's see now how to set up the gas and the gas line. That would be for the mechanism, and it's working. Kevin. So there is a few valves over there. This is a bottle under the 200 bars pressure. That means 200 kilograms per square centimeter. It's a mixture of the gases. I think 98% is argon and 2% is CO2. So, okay, let's open. So this valve works normally. You open on the left side. When you open to the end, you close one and a half circle. This valve controls the flow, and it's opposite valve. So when you closing, actually you are opening. So we're gonna close this valve up to the end, and we will close this float meter to the end. Then we will switch on the welder, take this, then we're gonna open that. Camera, come here, let me show you the handles. So you see, nothing's going on. You see these handles, nothing is going on. This is a total pressure in the bottle, this is a float pressure in the bottle. So nothing's going on, but the wire goes out. That means bad. Now, we're going to open the system here and there. Check it out. We'll open this one. Aha, something going on. Aha, we have it. Okay, now it's open. Okay, so we have some flow. It's good enough just to be open. This one depends of what are you weld. There is a million calculations how much air you need, I mean CO2 or gas mixture for a good weld, but experienced welder can do that by sound like this. So let's make a setup onto this. First close. Now there is no flow. Open a bit, there is a flow. Open a bit, there is a flow. Open a bit. Aha, this is pretty much good flow. And that's all about setup. But a real setup, you can do it only on the metal. So before you start to work, make this basic setup and first try on a piece of tin. Depends on the material that you work. Is it 0.6 millimeters thin? Is it 0.8 millimeters? Is it something stronger? Then you choose the wire. After that you choose the flow. So before you start to work on the car, try that setup that you have on some piece of metal, sheet metal on the side. Then you will be sure is it weld good. All disturbances in this process will cause bubbles in the weld, which is not good. And there is one more setup here. This is, of course, every welder has a different. This is basic type, so number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 depends on the material that you work. I usually work on the number 2. That means thin 0.6 to 0.8. And the speed of the wire I choose somewhere between 2 or 3. But that's only for this welder. Any other welder, different setup. So the basic thing is experience, and you can get experience if you work. If you don't work, nothing. That will be all for today. Thanks. Stay on our channel. Stara kuća, mala bašta. A u njoj Jugo 45.